everybody, it's Honest John again. Now, when one of our military people is deployed to our air base in Qatar, or a civilian visits the base, they don't say that that's where they are. When they communicate with others, they will say that they are in an undisclosed location in Southeast Asia. The reason for this is that the politics in that country are complicated and delicate. The United States is not looked on favorably by a lot of people in Qatar. And this is true for many countries in the area where we have bases. Now, it's not like the people don't know the base is there. A big old Air Force base is not something that can be just hidden. But the government doesn't want there to be a lot of talk about it. Middle East politics in general are pretty complicated. So right now we have a dispute between Saudi Arabia and Qatar that reflects the strangeness of the politics in that area. Qatar supports Hamas, who they see as a liberation group for the people of Palestine. But a lot of others, including the U.S., regard them as a terrorist group. Qatar also has good relations with Iran. So now Saudi Arabia and their allies have cut off relations with Qatar, accusing them of supporting terrorism. Now, there is a lot of irony in that, because the Saudis are the main supporters of Wahhabi Islam, which is the philosophical underpinning of most terrorist groups. So the Saudis can be just as much accused of supporting terrorism as certainly the Qataris can. And Donald Trump has blundered into this flap in his usual clumsy and uninformed way. As a result, there is now a lot of attention focused on the Air Force base in Qatar, which neither the Qataris or our military wants. A competent president would have understood the delicate nature of our relationships with the governments in the region, the strategic importance of our military bases there, and the importance of keeping all of our allies focused on the fight against ISIS. A competent president would have avoided bluster and bombast and turned to quiet diplomacy in order to help mend the rift between the two governments, or at least have encouraged them to continue diplomatic engagement. But under Trump, the State Department is in complete disarray and incapable of intervening effectively. And our Blabbermouth president has repeatedly demonstrated that he can't keep his trap shut about anything. Thanks for listening.